So what is going up? What's going on YouTube? Well, going up. Well, hear me talk. So, just giving a heads up because I know in the last video I did promise an update on the the trumpeter USS Massachusetts model kit. And just a bit of a heads up, everything so far has been moving along. I'm gonna move forward, but as you can tell, I've been working on it. And yeah, we're getting there. I want to say almost halfway into the build. I'm getting all this stuff here done. I'm basically getting the other catapult set up over here. I had to make some room because I have actual metal turrets a little bit longer, but I made a little room. There's going to be a couple more little things here that are going to go in. Also, I'm working this whole entire part up. So I'm almost done with the whole aft part of the ship here. The prop is done. The hole is drilled for the lighting. Yes, you heard me right. There's lighting that's going to go in this. So basically this is the update of the USS Massachusetts. Big Mamie. So as you can tell, I did everything I could as possible. So we're getting near the end of the build, I think, on this. So halfway, I should say, or thereabout. And so I did the waterline. It's invisible because you gotta have like a sea color. It's like all in there. This is actually Measure 22 paint, which was actually used in Operation Torch. Basically, this is going to be based on Operation Torch, the battle in Jean Bart. And no, there's no George the Gremlin's not going to be painting on this. Much as I would like to, because he would actually go right about there, I want to say. So George the Gremlin himself, I did that. I had to put him, I want to say right about there. In that little bit where my brush is pointing. I put him there, but other than that, the turrets, the 16-inch guns, they actually move. All three of them, actually. And it took a while to detail out the best I can to my abilities here is detail out everything. So as you can tell on the parts tree, I have this one getting painted. I gotta do a second coat of that. And then I got two bofers that are gonna go in the back here. So if you look, these are the two bofers right here. So those are gonna go to this mount up here. So we're getting there. I'm just doing up some touch-ups as I go along, and then I'm gonna take some clear coat, or not clear coat, but dull coat, and I'm just gonna go over it really quick. Then I'm gonna work on the superstructure. Now, again, this is gonna have lighting. It's gonna have a little bit of lighting here on the sides, not anywhere here, there, or over here. So select spots are gonna have lighting. Yeah, I've been adding fiber optics to this build. I'm really not gonna utterly kill myself doing the, like all the fancy shit. I do, however, have another project that will be worked on, but I got this real quick. I do have another project on off topic real quick, but I have another boat. I'm going to be building a boat, which I got off eBay, and that's going to be a restore project. So I'm not going to say what it is yet. That's in the works. That's going to be after the Big Mamie is done, and then I can worry about that afterwards. And what's fun is I've been enjoying this kit. I have not once had problems because this is a trumpeter kit, and trumpeter kits work out well in its entirety. So once I get all this done here, the back portion here, the aft part, very back, I'm going to work towards this little section here, and once I do, then there's going to be the building of the superstructure. So there's going to be a lot to go and go on and so forth. As you can tell, yes, this is the, again, this is Measure 22 paint that they used in Jean Bart. And Yeah, it's it's going to be accurate to the 1942-1943 paint scheme. And keep in mind, though, a lot of these battleships, when they were campaigning over in the seas, whether if it was the Pacific Theater or Battle of Midway, they always painted, they always hand painted the ship, so they kept changing the measure, meaning the different paint schemes to go with certain operations. Like this one was Operation Torch. And what's funny about the Big Mamie, now not many people know about this. The Big Mamie, she was actually the first battleship that never ran, that never went into what they call the the paces. Basically, they didn't put her through the test to see what was working on her and what didn't work on her. They just basically took her out and sent her off overseas into these battles. And she was actually the first and last battleship from beginning to end of the war. So imagine how fun that is when you're on this type of battleship and being the first to fire salvos or trial shots. So just picture that. You know, you're a World War II veteran, you're on this thing, or you remember it. But again, this is something that's being done I'm actually doing complete justice to this, to what it should be in the early 1940s. So I'm going to be super ecstatic when this is all completely built and has the lights working. I should have posted. I haven't done it yet, but I will be posting more stuff. I probably will be posting it when it's fully complete. But I might do something before then with the conning tower, the superstructure, getting that done prior, and then the final thing is the final video of this ship build will be being shown off as parts of it. Certain areas are going to be lit, so it's going to be worth the it's going to be worth the wait, and I can't wait. I'm actually loving this kit, and I'm not gonna lie. I think this is one of the better kits, and even like having this all done up right, it just, it's where it belongs, you know. So also I want to mention, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and leave comments on the bottom. So that also helps the algorithm, and it won't cost you a thing. And I know there's so many people that watch my streams and they don't subscribe or what have you, and I think that's kind of, to me, that's like that's not helping the algorithm. But yeah, if you can leave a like and subscribe, please, that would do me a huge ass favor. Again, there's so many people that watch certain things, like certain stuff like this on my channel, and they don't take the time to subscribe or even, like. So if you can, if you're watching this, just do so. It will help me a lot, and it'll help me grow more on YouTube here. So anyways, I'm gonna kinda end this video. It's only an 8-minute video, so this is everything up to date so far. So you guys get more notifications about it when I start doing the superstructure and the conning tower. And I can't wait until you guys get to see that all in full swing. So till then, this is Michelle362. I'm gonna sign out now so I can start doing some other stuff. I would real quick though, I would love to show you my builds like on stream or during, like, I'm doing short videos like this. I cannot do that. I'm horrible at doing like stuff like that. So I'm gonna just kind of keep it this way and show you what goes behind the whole scenes here. So till then, I'm gonna say peace, love, and happiness, and I will check everybody later. Bye.